The first conservation village in Scotland, Falkland was even said to be a favourite haunt of Mary Queen of Scots. Much like the epic TV show it stars in, the beautiful village of Falkland in Fife has a rich history and global appeal. Fans of time travel period drama Outlander might recognise it as 1940s Inverness and one of the better-known filming locations from the show. The top Scottish setting used by the show's producers, Falkland has gone on to become a tourist attraction in its own right. Thousands of fans flock there every year to follow in the footsteps of characters like Claire, Katrina Balfe, Frank, Tobias Menzies, and Jamie, Sam Heughan, as they recreate the pivotal scene from the first season where the trio first interact. Featuring in a scene as Old Inverness where Frank and Claire Randall go on their honeymoon, what appears to be Jamie's ghost is spotted watching Claire from the town's beautiful fountain, playing a big part in foreshadowing what's to come. It also features both Mrs. Baird's BB and even the shop where Claire spots the vase. Out with Outlander, the town has a rich history in its own right, being as it was, a favourite place of Mary Queen of Scots to visit. Dating back to the 12th century and the establishment of a castle close to the Lomond Hills, Falkland Village has been tied to the stronghold and subsequently, Falkland Palace ever since. Built in the 1500s by the Stuarts, the palace accommodated the royal court when they came to the area to hunt in the nearby forests. It remained part of the royal holds until it was taken by Oliver Cromwell's troops in the 1650s and badly damaged in a subsequent fire. Over the years it fell into neglect until the buildings were partially restored by the Marquess of Bute who inherited the lands in the late 19th century. The birthplace of the famous Covenanter, a political movement in support of the growth of the Presbyterian Church of Scotland, Richard Cameron, the Covenanter Hotel, which doubled as the guest house run by Mrs. Baird, was more than likely named in his honour. Steeped in history, nearly 30 of the village's buildings are listed and Falkland can also lay claim to being the home of the oldest tennis court in the world still in use today. Built for James V of Scotland, the father of Mary Queen of Scots, in 1539.